Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to give you my full opinion on the Stabilo Carbothello Pastel pencils and explain why I think they're the best ones to get if you're just starting out with pastel pencils. These pastels I think come in sets of 12, 24, 36, 48 and 60. I bought the full 60 set, which was around 75-ish from Amazon. I'll have the links in the description below if you're interested in checking them out. They come in a nice little tin and they're all lined up in plastic trays. The trays are a bit on the flimsy side, but they do the job. I'm not too bothered about that. The 60 set comes with a kneaded eraser, which is quite good for pressing onto any pastel dust or picking up very light mistakes. Other than that, it doesn't really do much else that I found. It also comes with a blending stump and a sharpener. The sharpener is quite good at sharpening these pastel pencils, but occasionally the tip will crumble or break off as pastels are quite soft medium, so I'd use a craft knife then to sharpen it instead. The colour range of these pastel pencils is great. There's a good balance between bright, vibrant colours and the neutral colours. Many pencil sets, I find, they have way too many reds and yellows in, which I never end up using. These pastels come with plenty of neutral shades, including a wide range of browns and greys, which is perfect for my pet portraits and wildlife drawings. Price-wise, these pastel pencils are a bit cheaper than the Faber-Castell Pitt pastel pencils and much cheaper than the Caran d'Ache pastel pencils. So these are great if you're just starting out, as in if you end up not being a huge fan of pastel pencils, then you won't have wasted as much of your money. You can also buy these pastel pencils individually, so if you don't want to buy a full set, you can buy just a few of the colours individually and pick out which ones you want. This is also good because if you buy a set and one of the colours run out, you can just replace that one colour rather than have to repurchase the entire set again, which would be a really expensive way of doing it. Different pastels come in a range of different softnesses. So for example, the Faber-Castell Pitt pastel pencils are quite hard, so they can be quite difficult to layer on top of each other. The Caran d'Ache pastel pencils are much softer. These layer much more easily onto each other, but it's quite difficult to get as much detail in because they're so soft. These Stabilo Carbothello pastels are a happy medium between the soft and the hard. They're not too hard and they're not too soft, which is another reason why I think they're the best option to go for if you're new to pastel pencils. Most of the pastels in this set have good Lightfast ratings. The higher the Lightfast rating, the less likely the colours will fade or discolour over time. Lightfast ratings are incredibly important if you want to sell your original artwork, as you wouldn't want that artwork to easily fade. If you only create art as a hobby, or if you only sell prints of your artwork, then the Lightfast ratings don't really matter too much, and you'll be able to use whatever colours you want. The Lightfast ratings of these pastels range from 0 to 5, 0 being the lowest rating and 5 being the highest. In this full 60 set, 22 of them are rated 5 stars, 9 are rated 4 stars, 17 of them are rated 3 stars, 4 are rated 2 stars, 5 are rated 1 star, and there's 3 rated a 0. In most of my artwork, I only use the ones which are rated a 4 or a 5, as I often sell my original artwork. Luckily, most of the pastels that are rated badly are the reds, pinks, purples and blues, which are the colours I use much less frequently anyway. Most of the browns and the greys and that sort of thing, they're usually quite high Lightfast rating, which is handy for me. You can see here the range of colours that these pastels come in. They lay down extremely vibrant and pigmented onto the paper. The paper I use is the Clairefontaine Pastel Matte, which is the paper I'd recommend for anyone who wants to use pastels. The pastel grips so well onto the paper, it makes working with pastels a lot less messy, and there isn't necessarily a need for fixative when you use this paper. So that's my opinion on the Stabilo Carbothello pastel pencils. I do highly recommend these both to beginners and experienced artists. I hope you found the video helpful. If you'd like to see my future videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye guys!